everybody. We're going to get started soon. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Whether you're watching on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, or Facebook, glad you are here. We are live. And we're going to get into this very sensitive topic today. Very sensitive topic today. Everybody's been talking about it, so I'm late to the party, but I'm glad I'm late because I don't like to try to get into the algorithm because then it becomes less genuine. I want to talk about it after everybody's got everything they have to say out of it, out of their space and out of their mind, and really get into a genuine conversation with people. So, and I'm going to drop a number if you guys want to come and join in. So you can call in. I'm going to drop that later on in the live stream. But thank you so much for being here. Do me a favor and leave a comment wherever you're watching, where you're watching from, what part of the nation, what part of the world you're watching this from. Please leave a comment and let me know where you're watching this from. All right. I do appreciate you. I know it's been a while since I've been live. So I thank you for continuing to rock with Harrison Family Values, the podcast. I greatly appreciate you being here. I really do. All right. We're going to get started in a couple of seconds. 5 seconds, actually. All right. So IG, you can't see the countdown, but there's a countdown actually going. All right. And after the music is done, we're going to get started with this conversation. Oh, that's the call-in line, but we're not going to do that yet. So let me take that down. All right. Let me take that down. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in to Harrison Family Values, the podcast. I am your host, Dre, where we talk about faith, family, fatherhood, manhood, and marriage. And we talk about things pertaining to all of those comments. Every now and then we'll get into something like we're getting into today. And the reason why I'm talking about it is because it does have to do with faith. It does have to do with family. It has to do with fatherhood. It has to do with manhood. Not so much marriage, but it actually, it could tie into it. But let me read this for you guys. Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation, my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Diddy. That was Diddy's response after he, I guess, was accused of, several months ago, being accused of physically hurting his then girlfriend, Cassie. And he denied the allegations. And a day after she filed a lawsuit claiming he did those things, he settled, gave her a money settlement, and then came out with this. Now, a lot of us are extremely familiar with Diddy. You may even like the body of work he has put out. In fact, I'll be honest with you. I shared this before. When I was in high school, I wanted to become a music producer, and I had dreams of becoming an intern at Bad Boy Records and then eventually becoming a music producer, stuff like that. I am so glad that Jesus saved me when I was 17 because I'm the type of person that if I have something set in my mind, I'm going to do it. And I'm glad that Jesus caught me when he did, when I was 17, because I would probably be caught up in a whole lot of nonsense. I really would. So I'm excited that God really did pull me out from that. And let me just turn on this camera here. Thank you. All right, we got it on. All right. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy. God, thank you for your grace and your mercy. And I also, one of my favorite artists of all time, the late B.I.G. Was a bad boy artist. And it's sad. He had a huge body of work. He's produced movies. He had the Revolt Network on cable. He had a vast body of work in media. Produced a lot of music that we all love. But behind the curtains, he had a very different life. Ironically, he called himself Brother Love and had this perception of being a different type of person outside. But the thing is, there was a paper trail or a video trail of who he really is. There's footage out there of him getting into deals with people and being extremely hostile and aggressive. And I know this is business, and business, it's a cutthroat, but his approach to it was like he can do whatever he wants. He was pretty much a Teflon Don. And even after this situation where he was accused, he stood flat-footed on his position that he didn't do anything and that people were looking for a payday. And then on Friday, CNN released the video, which I'm not going to play here, of him just doing the unthinkable to his then girlfriend, Cassie. And it was hard to watch. And I'm glad that I watched the version of it that sort of bleeped out what he did. Like they had like an image go in front of it. But he was extremely, it was monstrous what he did to her. And it looked like she was trying to get away from him. And he ran out in a towel to catch her. And it makes us think, right? It makes us think. It makes all of us think. He denied all the allegations, claimed that he didn't do anything that he was being accused of. Then this video comes out. And it makes us think, all of us, I'm sure you're thinking it too, what else is he lying about? Now, this is the man who have in the past proclaimed to be a Christian, has rubbed shoulders and been on the pulpits of many prominent pastors out there. Pastors that have allowed him to share the pulpit. I'm a man of God. I've been saved for well over 20-something years. I have a degree in theology and marriage and family counseling, pastoral counseling. And not one of these big-time preachers would ever give me their pulpit to preach because they have no clue who I am. However, and I won't put seats in there. I won't put butts in the seats. So I'm not going to draw. But people like these famous people, Diddy, Usher, Tyler Perry, they will put butts in the seats. And it seems like that's the MO of a lot of these pastors. As long as they can get butts in the seats, as long as they can tell people, I am friends with this specific artist, so, come to my church. Like but Diddy. It's apparent that he did what he did and what he was accused of. Let me show you guys this apology from, as people have been calling him, the diddler. Okay. Do me a favor and put a 1 in the chat if you are able to hear it. And thumbs up. If you made it this far in the video and you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button right now if you're watching on YouTube or any other platform you're watching, okay? And guys, light up the comments. I want to hear your opinions about this, all right? As long as it's respectful, all right? So, IG, you can't see me, but you can see the video. I'm going to play this video real quick. Here's his apology.
So difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I was up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
I guess that's why he settled so quickly, because he knew he did it. Despite him afterwards saying that people were looking for a payday. He knew he did it. So he settled quickly. And I guess in his mind, he's thinking he's accepting responsibility. But no, sir, that's not what responsibility is. If you really was accepting responsibility for what you did, when she accused you of doing it, let me stop talking to him like I'm talking to him. Let me talk to you guys. If he really was sorry for what he did, if he really was accepting responsibility for what he did, when the accusations came out, he would have said sorry then. But he didn't.
I'm disgusted.
You're disgusted.
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
So in that video, it doesn't look like somebody who was disgusted. It doesn't. In the video, it looked like somebody who was a monster, who was trying to stop a woman from getting away from him. That's not disgust. Not the way he kicked her. Not the way he threw her on the floor. Not the way he was throwing things at her while she was trying to get away. That's not disgust.
I went and I sought out professional help.
And that's the thing now, right? Professional help.
Now to go into therapy.
Go into therapy. Say those hot words, hot topics. I sought professional help and I got therapy. I sought out professional help and I got therapy afterwards. That's so he's not looking for an apology. He wants to show everybody after the fact that he did the work that was necessary to heal from his extreme, ungodly, monstrous anger and rage.
I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
Did you ask Cassie for her forgiveness, mercy, and grace?
I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
And it leaves a question, what is he actually sorry about? Is he sorry about what he did, or is he sorry that it came out? And it also makes me think, like, I wonder if it was the raid that exposed all this. It was the raid that caused this video to come out when they raided his home. And they found the videos. I don't know, but this sorry, and it's hard for me to say this because I believe in forgiveness. I believe that everybody should have a shot of forgiveness. Not trust. Once you violate that trust, sometimes the trust is gone forever. But I can forgive you and not ever trust you again. I can forgive you for taking my wallet off my table after I've invited you in my house for a dinner and taking the money out the wallet and leaving. I can forgive you for that, but I'll never let you in my house again. I forgive you. I just don't trust you. It's going to take a lot for that to happen. So forgiveness is tough. And in this kind of situation, after years and years and years of him denying the allegations and even after the allegation came out, him not saying, I do apologize, I'm sorry, I was in a dark place then. Because if he did that, his career would have been really messed up, but at least he would have owned what he did. He said in this apology, and this is what makes it lame, he said in this apology that he accepts responsibility for his actions. But when he was accused of it, he denied it. He denied it. Why do we tend to apologize after we've been exposed? Why do we do that? That's not really accepting responsibility. I mean, actually, after the fact, it is. But it's you trying to escape responsibility until you've been exposed. Most people only will accept responsibility for their actions after they've been exposed. Diddy is an extreme example of this. I don't know if he's really sorry, and I'm not here to judge whether he's sorry or not. But I can say that after watching the video, after watching his apology, and understanding that he denied the allegations after it was presented, I can say that this was a lame apology, considering the timing of it. I don't know him. I don't know what he's about. I don't. I do know that from what I've seen of him, I would not have chosen him to be a close friend of mine. I wouldn't. Because I couldn't trust him. I couldn't. And this video really brings it to light. And I heard a lot of people talking about this. A lot of people talking about it. For crying out loud, the rapper from Atlanta that was in Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Scrappy, talked about if he saw Diddy, he's gonna fight him, like that kind of talk. Not so much, not verbatim, but that kind of talk. Like if he saw Diddy, he would fight him, like because of what he did, right? And that's the thing. like Diddy is clearly bigger and stronger than her. Clearly. And allegations for years have been talked about. People in his circle was talking about it while Cassie was silent about it. And then when she finally came out about it, he denied it, gave her money, and then denied it. And that's the thing that rich people do. People in power think that their money will save them from anything. Their money will save them from anything. He paid the hotel money to get rid of the video or give him the video. People think that, rich people think that money will save them from anything. They can do whatever they want, and all they got to do is pay people off. Which is why this whole settlement thing in the courts really gets under my skin, because now I can wrong somebody and I can have, $3 billion. I could be worth $3 billion and I can wrong somebody. I can pay this person off, and it could be criminal. It could be criminal. And I can go to the victim and say, here's $3 million. Okay, let's settle it. Keep your mouth shut. Sign this NDA, whatever. Don't ever talk about this again. And then we cry, and then they start crying when it gets exposed. I want to accept responsibilities for my actions. I'm so sorry. Where does Diddy go from here, though? I think Diddy's career is over. I think it's over. The visual of that altercation, that monstrous, it's never going to go away. It's never going to go away. And this is why men have to be very cautious when they just move. When they move. If there's an argument, if there's a heightened fellowship happening with you and your lady, right? There is no touching at all, because you will get accused of doing hurtful things to her, even though you did not. This is why I tell men, and I'm not saying that this is the case here. I'm telling men out there, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be honest, all right? I won't be too honest, because but I'll say this, right? There was an event that happened in my life that caused me not to trust automatically when women say men have abused them physically. So I wait and I pray. And because of that, I move very cautiously. I don't allow myself to get angry. I walk away. And if need be, I will pick up my phone and I will record. I will record. In this situation, the hotel was recording. And they caught it all on tape. All on tape. There is not one reason why a man... This is so hard. Why a man should put his hands on a woman to hurt her. Never should he put his hands on her to hurt her. Ever. And I know people out there saying, but what if she hits him first? Okay? What if she hits him first? Walk away. If she hitting you doesn't hurt you, walk away. That's an indication that the relationship needs to end right then and there. Because you walking away is the big man thing, because you know you can hurt her. But if you walk away, you need to end that relationship, because she's probably going to keep doing it. And then it's going to get you upset. Okay? Don't. Nobody should be hitting anybody. Nobody should be hitting anybody. And there's this YouTuber from England, London, Sarah Garvey, who said, if a person hits me, I'm hitting them back. And he was posed this question, if a woman hits you, would you hit him back? He responded, If a person hits me, I'm going to hit him back. Hit them back. They said, that's not what I asked you. I asked you if a woman hits you, would you hit them back? And he responded, if a person hits me, I'm going to hit them back. It doesn't matter who hits me. I will hit them back. And I don't agree with that because men can catch these hands, right? And I might get beat up, but you're not going to hit me and just I'm not going to stand there. Just like a woman's not going to hit me and I'm going to stand there. I'm walking away. And I will never deal with her again. Ever. That's how it could be responded to, right? But Diddy probably wasn't the situation. And as you see in the video, we can tell it probably wasn't the situation. It's an archetype. He beat her in a way that didn't show love, honor, protection. He beat her in a way that expressed possession. It expressed ownership. It expressed that he considered her to be beneath him. Yeah, Dinkin McKenzie. I do remember the situation with Ray Rice. Career done. He's not coming back from this. And Carmen, there's a place for his soul. Listen, this is tough. It's tough. But if he really wants to accept responsibilities for his actions, he's going to have to accept all the responsibility for it, not just some. The $1 million settlement that he provided to her definitely isn't going to be enough in this situation. And she already got the money. She already got it. So now that this is coming out, it only validates exactly what she was saying. It's over for Diddy. And his lame apology did absolutely nothing to move the needle. He should have accepted responsibility after the accusations was made. It came public and said, he should have said this the day after or the day of the accusation several months ago. That's what he should have did. Not just pay it off and say, whatever is being said about me isn't true. Because now his legacy is over. Now it's over. But I do pray for his family. Pray for his daughters. Pray for his sons. His sons probably seen a whole lot of ungodliness, and they probably identified with it because their dad was doing these things. To have daughters and to treat a woman the way he treated Cassie. I don't have daughters. And I always wish I did. I have nieces that I will protect with my life. And I can't imagine any of them. And I'm the nicest guy in the world. If you guys know me, I am the nicest guy in the world. People would consider me soft until they cross me and they're like, okay, Dre, like, why are you all going overboard? No, I love you. I'm just not going to let you walk over me. But I will spend the rest of my life in jail if I ever saw a video of any man doing what he did to Cassie, to anybody in my family. I will go to jail. Probably for the rest of my life. His career is over, and there's no coming back from this. And there should not be any coming back from this. And I feel bad for the artist because now people are going to start, just like they did with Bill Cosby, people are going to stop playing his music, his catalog, like they did with R. Kelly. all the residual income, all the royalties that these artists could receive now will be gone because of his ungodly actions. We don't think that our actions will affect so many other people. And he talked about in his apology, well, in his rebuttal to the accusations about his legacy. We don't think about our actions, how our actions will affect our legacy. Now it's going to affect his kids, those he employed, those he had music produced with, and all of it. This empire is crumbling. And if I can be honest with how I'm feeling right now, it's deservingly so. Deservingly so. All right, I'm going to end this here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really appreciate you being here. Which one is it? There we go. I appreciate you being here, guys. I am still praying for Diddy. I'm praying that he finds the Lord, seriously finds the Lord. A lot of people at their lowest moments will turn to God. So I'm praying that happens with him, that he turns to God. And that he truly repents and make right all the negative actions he did in the past. I also pray for his family, that they would not be so negatively affected by this. Man, he has kids. Dad, he has no clue. He probably has a clue now, but back then he thought he was rich and he could do whatever he wanted and get away with it. Either way, I'm praying for this family. I really am, and everybody affected by this. And I'm praying for Cassie, because this can't be easy for her to have to relive this again and again and again. I'm praying for her family as well. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification next to it if you're watching on YouTube. So it'll let you know when I go live, like I'm doing right now, or when I upload new videos, which I should be doing in the next couple of days. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so in a couple of ways. We have YouTube memberships. If you click watching YouTube right now, you can click YouTube memberships down below and support the channel monthly. Or you can go to patreon.com/Harrison Family Values, and you can support the channel monthly there as well. And you can also pick up some merch. So if you go to the YouTube channel, you click on store, or if you're watching the YouTube video now, look below and there's some merchandise for sale. You can purchase there and support the channel that way. Or you can go to Amazon.com and then search From a Fatherless Father to His Sons and pick up my book. I'm a published author, so you can pick up my book on Amazon.com. And if you live like in the New York City area and you purchase my book and you want to meet up, I'll come wherever you are. You can meet up in a central location, public location, because I'm not going to your house, a public location, and I'll sign your book and we can have a conversation. All right. But thank you guys so much for watching, man. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna try to go live next week. I started a new job. I got a promotion, and it's been pretty busy. So I've been getting acclimated to that position, and I enjoy it. But I'm going to continue to try to go live every Tuesday like I have been. All right, guys. I love you all. And until the next upload, a live stream, I'm out. Peace.